before. I was due a new dress from Solitude, but it will never get here.
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
What would you have me do, Hrongar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say,
It's you!
Say it with your own tongue.
I knew you made it out of Helgen alive. That dragon had no chance of stopping you.
Heard about that, did you? Yes, I would offer a pint or two. What of it?
Don't play coy. I know who you are. That prisoner of Helgen. You see, I have been searching around Skyrim for you. Just when I was ready to give up and return for Cyrodiil, here you are. Do you truly not remember me? Okay. I suppose it's only fair that I tell you why I was finding you. Now, I need you to stay calm while you listen to me. You being captured at Darkwater Crossing and sent to Helgen for execution, it was my doing.
Ain't nothing my boy can do that I can't do.
Listen, then. I was ordered by my hire, a woman who goes by the alias The Mistress, to lure a specific person to Darkwater Crossing, then capture them. I did not know why, but orders were orders. I had to uphold my honor. Now you know how you got to Helgen in the first place. But the how doesn't matter. It's the why that interests me. You were nothing worthy of her notice. No offense meant. What is it in you that she's interested in? Why did she want you dead? Which is why I'm going to join your journey and find that out. We're as good as searching in the dark, but with me, the one who fulfilled her plan, you'll be off to a good start. Why should I? I nearly sent you to your grave once. It is you who should be afraid of me. Because I'm certain she will attempt to kill you again, and I don't intend that to happen. Not until I know why. No, I will never disobey any order from my higher. My honor does not permit it. I fulfilled her order by capturing you and sending you to Helgen. She mentioned nothing about needing you to die. So, your survival does not collide with my honor. And personally, I'm interested in the person whom she wanted dead, if that makes you feel better. I knew you would say that. Just say the word when you're ready to travel with me.
My lord, our provisions are running dangerously low. Our stores of meat, wine, and grain are all but depleted.
Purchase more supplies then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details?
Let's make a plan.
Since Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly.
So be it.
Our coffers are...
Speak your mind. Of course. It's a good day for adventuring. What do you want to know? I came from Coral, where my family's seat of power is at. The wealthiest city of Cyrodiil, second only to the capital itself. I'm here in Skyrim due to my duty as a Legionnaire, but right now I am on a break from my duties, so I can explore Skyrim on my own. This has been most fascinating. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always been enthralled by the ancient Nordic legends. Not just Cyrodiil, but all of the Empire. While the other cities such as Anvil and Cheydinhal declined and withered, Coral grew stronger. The economic success of my home was a miracle to many, but to those who made it happen, it was the fruit of hard work and careful planning. My father, Amulius, was among those who turned Coral from an ordinary town to a city that rivals the capital itself. Not officially, while my parents are influential in Coral, House Vici rules the city, and my sister Cassandra is married to Coral's count. Count Vici is a decent man himself, but he does not know a thing about governing. Usually, he just defers political matters to my sister, the Countess. This has, of course, displeased the other members of the Vici family. Even if they aren't vocal about it, it is just known among everyone. My heart aches for my sister. She's only trying to help her husband and his family. But instead of gratitude, what she earned was distrust. Sometimes I wonder how our families managed to maintain their alliance. Perhaps the power of mutual interest exceeds that of bitter resentment. Heroes with unmatched strength, whose wisdom and skill led them to victory. Patriots who defended their homeland, and kinsmen no matter the cost. Imagine a single man standing in a battlefield, torn by war machines and armies, against a whole army of snow elves. But he is unmoved by the thundering sound of their march, nor their cry for war and bloodshed. He stood ready, embracing a champion's death. He cleaves down dozens of elven invaders with his fallen comrade's battle axe until a strike from the enemy's general finally took him. And the man knew this moment would come when he dies protecting his homeland, when his ancestors and comrades welcome him to the feast in Sovngarde. This is why I adore Nordic legends. Honor, family, sacrifice, comradeship. The elements of the true heroes. Apologies, but I don't really want to talk about this. For now, at least.
Just saying.
Maybe later, after we've known each other more. My mother was a princess of Daggerfall before the Blanchett Rebellion and a powerful sorceress. She chose to give up her land and titles after my father won the war for her, to marry him and follow him to Cyrodiil. As for my father, Amulius, he is the High Chancellor of the Elder Council and the 8th Champion of Cyrodiil. Now, don't be intimidated by these titles. Once you've heard them for as many times as I have, they sound only natural. If that should change your view about me, I hope you would simply see me as just another Legionnaire who happens to come from the nobility. Bearing the Salvian name brings me both opportunities and risks, but that should never hinder me from pursuing honor. And if you give me any skill because of my family root, you are dishonoring me. I don't mean any aggression, just trying to straighten things with you beforehand. Let's make a plan. I do. While other noble girls stayed at home dreaming about their white knights, I found joy in the stories of the past. And given how the events of the Fourth Era led to the rise of my family, it's hard not to be interested. Part of my duties as the third child of the Salvian family. I'm happy to hear that. Take this book from me. It's the timeline of the Fourth Era. When you have questions, ask. I should be able to answer. Let's bring the fight to the wicked. Of course. He simply vanished. No one knew what became of him. Some guessed the Anzalil captured him and offered him as a sacrifice to the Hist. Others speculated that it was a political assassination. But either way, that happened almost a century ago. Even if there was any evidence, they're no longer recoverable. I'm not amazed by something that haunts everyone in their dream. They're savage, merciless, brutal, but undoubtedly powerful. It's all I can say about the Argonians of Black Marsh. No, I don't. It's an event of the past, and the Empire did just fine without Emperor Aurelius I's reign of folly. One Aurelius in the Empire's history is more than enough. We don't need two. You think the Empire did nothing? The Elder Council sent spies after spies, soldiers after soldiers into the marsh. They never returned, and it has horrified the Elder Council. I don't mean to sound sarcastic, but it would probably have been brighter if Emperor Aurelius was really assassinated by a political rival. But even so, you and I know the spies and soldiers didn't simply get lost in the marshes. Let's move on then. It's a good day for adventuring.